Next thing we want to talk about is let's look at where our income generates in a martial arts school. And let's look at the importance of the position that you came here and trained, which is the program director's position. Okay? And you know, there's two areas inside of a martial arts school that generates 95 to 100% of our income. Okay? And that is going to be, one, the program director's office, and of course, the classroom floor. So if you want to just simply look at the school, and the two most important rooms is going to be that program director's office and the classroom floor. Let's just get the classroom floor out of the way a little bit. The classroom floor is directly tied and directly proportional to your tuition billing. Okay? That means the better the instructors you have, the more exciting classes you have, the more motivated students you have, the more monthly payments in tuition you have. Okay? If your classroom floors aren't strong and exciting, people aren't going to want to continue, and you're going to have a high dropout rate. All right? So the classroom floor has to be tight. So tuition billing comes in from the classroom floor. Your upgrading programs are affected extremely from the classroom floor. Now, this program director may be doing the paperwork and do an upgrade conference, but he can't say anything in the program director's office to make up for what is or is not happening on the classroom floor. I don't care how good a salesperson or that he thinks he may be. If the student's not happy out here, they're not going to sign up and upgrade to black belt training, premier training, leadership, whatever, in the program director's office. So upgrading is a huge to our overall income, and that's all about the classroom floor. Okay? On the classroom floor, of course, is, I guess, word of mouth. Still the best marketing that we can do. If your students are happy, simply they're telling people about your martial arts school. Okay? They may not be walking around trying to sign people up for you, but they're just naturally talking about something that they love. Okay? And that is translating into referrals. Okay? So word of mouth or referrals. All of that has to do with the classroom floor. All of that means, frankly, money. Okay? Now that I've mentioned the word money and put up the big dollar sign, you know, whatever reason you're here for the love of martial arts, you're here because you want to perpetuate your martial arts style, that's great. All of those are great reasons to be in the martial arts industry. But frankly, this weekend is about money. It's about signing people up. So if we talk a little bit more on the money side of things, that's what we're supposed to be talking about. If you want to come to where we're focusing on just the students and their experience and their energy and excitement, then you come to Instructor Performance College, because we don't mention the money here. But frankly, if you have gone through the expense of renting a facility, hiring staff members, paying the bills, and you're more concerned about if the arm is here or if it's here, then you need to readjust your thinking, because you better be concerned about the bottom line if you plan on being in this for the long haul, and not just being able to meet the bills at the end of the month and survive. You know, we're not in this to survive, we're in this to retire, right? And to be able to put money back so that someday we can retire. The program director's office is simple. Okay? How the program director makes us money is simply the signing up new students, upgrading existing members to higher level training programs, and getting down payments, paid in full memberships, and selling equipment packages to the new and upgrading members. That's directly how the program director makes us money. Is he signing people up? He's upgrading people. On every membership that we sign up, we get a down payment, or we get a paid in full. We also will take people straight to black belt training from the intro procedures, and everybody buys an equipment package, okay, when they sign up on a program. And now naturally, both of these people, if you've taken your staff member and you tie them into the business for a bonus. Lots of different ways to tie staff members into bonus. We're not going to talk about that because that's an owner discussion. But somehow, your key guys, your two main guys or your one main guy, if you tie them in with some type of bonus, now everybody needs to market, right? So now everybody has marketing and promotional duties, and they understand why. Because the more people come in, the more people we sign up, more down payments, more paid in full, more equipment packages, so more money. The better our classroom is, the better the rapport is between the instructor and the student. The better the word of mouth is, the more people stay, the more people pay. So the instructor is part of the growth. But everybody now understands that they have to market. These were the 2.5 that I'm talking about, or these were the 2 full-time, eventually, positions that I was talking about. And by the way, owner, you're one of these 2 positions at some point in your career probably. Now when you get to duplication, okay, you're not one of these 2 people. You can't be everywhere at the same time. But when you're in some of these first levels, these first phases, an owner, at any point in time of these phases, levels of business, you are one of these levels. You are the guy here. You are one of the guys here. So when I say eventually 2.5 of the people you have to run the school, you're one of these 2.5. Very few people can open up a martial arts school and afford to staff it and not be part of it at first. Now, when Mr. School Owner gets to 2.5 and he starts focusing on duplication, and he starts finding that he's got the staff training systems down, now he knows how to recruit staff members and train staff members, then he steps himself out of it. But at one point in time, you got to be in this. And you know what, owner, more importantly, you got to be an expert in all of these levels and all of these areas of what we do. You know, too many times, school owners send their staff here to train, and frankly, they send them here, but they're not as sure exactly what we're teaching them. So it's hard to hold the staff member accountable when they get back. You know what I'm saying? It's natural for us, yeah, and it's a great service that we do. If Mr. School Owner already understands this and is well trained, so he doesn't have to do it, and it puts pressure on them to learn, and frankly, sometimes hearing something from someone else is more impacting than always hearing it from the same person. That's a great tool, but the owner has to know all of this information himself. Okay?